until you make a face
Oh.
or something. See,
There you
Hi,
go.
everybody.
Hi.
it's gotta catch you off guard.
There we go. Now we're here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. This is my last week before we go to our new system.
Mm.
And my bosses today were like, "So we have a meeting. What do you want to learn?" I'm like, "Everything." I was like, "Here's my
new.
here's my 4 main questions." They answered half of one of them. I'm like, okay. Then the other girl that I work with, so we sell to Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, these big companies where we have to do these super complicated, detailed things for them. Anything you see in their packaging is like built in-house by somebody. And so she asked all these very specific questions. They're like, oh, we don't know. We'll have to get back to you. She's like, we have 3 trucks sitting downstairs that need to be next week. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot.
There's the agency I work for now, I work for a social service agency. So we're always piecing together things because, we're nonprofit. So our main objective is to help the community. So we're usually piecing together most things. But like, it'll be something like that. Like, we're going to start this new system, but they have no answers going in. Wouldn't you have it all figured out, ready to go and train before, as opposed to it's just like, oh, it's live. I don't know why you can't see an alert to see if this kid is a sex offender and you're putting him into a, room with a victim. You're like, I don't know. I don't know why. Sorry. And I'm like, maybe these kinks should work out, and I feel like, but I guess it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And people are like, oh, you just have to figure it out. And it's like, that's what we do on an everyday basis. Can we just I work within my toxic environment, but can we have some sort of knowledge of the toxic environment?
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a lot.
Mm-hmm. My brother worked for like a phone service, not a phone service, but he was working for like a call center, I guess. Mm-hmm. And they were like, if someone asks you a question, you have to look it up. Like, we don't educate you on anything. You have to look up these answers. You have to figure them out. They could look them up, but you have to be the one to do that. And they really were bad at training any of it. And it was really, but my mom now works for the same thing, and they're really good at training them to do new things and how to talk to people and stuff like that. So it's not like, I don't know. Yeah. His one was not teaching him anything.
And that doesn't help anybody. You know what I mean?
No.
Because if you ask a question like, can you see where my order is at? And you go, okay, what's the order number? And now you have to look up how to figure out how to do that on the spot. The person doesn't want that,
Yeah, no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Whatever. Anyway, that's next Monday. I'm going to live in denial until then. So.
So if she looks very frazzled on next Monday's live.
Yeah, if all of a sudden next Monday I'm like, I can't make it, it's because I'm probably laying on the ground somewhere, just I don't want to deal with life. So, but probably the opposite, because I'd rather come here and have some regularness and just reading a book and hanging out with you guys. So,
True.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are you guys reading today?
I probably won't be reading tonight, because I'm just not in the mood to. But I think I'll be cleaning my room because we just got back from Thanksgiving, and before we left, I was deep cleaning my room and didn't finish. So I just threw everything in my room and shut the door. And now it's a mess, and it's there's just bookshelves everywhere. So
all right.
I have to figure that out.
Yes. All right.
I need Tina in my life because I feel like Tina's always deep cleaning and always. And I'm like,
I always say I'm cleaning, but I never do. I try to deep clean my room every 3 months because my room gets very humid and so mold. But it takes me forever, and I'm, maybe I can keep clean some parts of my room, but the amount of dishes that are always in here is.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a mess too.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I am reading several books. On ebook, I'm reading A Christmas Romance and Snow Place for Murder, which is the third Diane Kelly. And then on audio, I'm listening to, what is that book called? Come on, help me out here. Load. That's what I mean by helping me out. Murder and Jury Inn. It's the second book in a series. I didn't realize that when I already started it. A publisher sent it to me, and I was like, okay, I better get to it. And then I realized it's the second book, but it's the part of the Lady Worthington series. I'm not very far in, but they're at a play, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, they know me well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's your Storm.
Okay. So I may spend a little time on because I still haven't finished.
You
I'm like
need
this- I'm like
a
this-
little bit of like
Oh, it's not
you were
that,
saying, a little bit of
but I have like this much left. and I-
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's not too bad, but that is 2 hours and 32 minutes
Oh.
on audio. And I even have it sped up to like 2.3.
How long ago did you start it?
Don't ask me things like that.
I'm just
September.
curious to be like, you feel like you're going through it pretty quickly.
I
Like,
think, yeah, it was September. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we thought we would finish it in October. And then we were like, neither one of us was like wanting to read it. And so we were like, well, it took us 3 months to do The Stand. So why don't we just take 3 months? And now we're both at the end of the month going, oh, we got to finish it.
I mean, it's
a little heads up next time you're going to hold something like that up, Storm.
What?
A little heads up when next time you're going to hold something like that up.
That's not
Whoa.
the scary cover, though.
No, it's not. That's not the scary one.
And I also am still working on Death at a Scottish Wedding. I'm like, I think 51 or somewhere around there into that one. So I do want to.
And I
I
am.
hear a horrible noise. Our little fan on our stove decided to start, and it's a horrible racket.
Mm-mm.
I don't hear it, so you're good.
It wasn't working. And then in the middle of the night, Dad's like, did you hear it start working in the middle of the night? I was like, no, I don't think so. I said, I think I've tuned it out. But now all day long, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't hear myself think. It's so
Oh, that would, ooh.
and
Yeah.
it's right underneath my bed too. So I'm like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just great. And now it's making
That
another
would
sound. So
drive me, I'm sorry, because that would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I'm probably going to edit a video, but I have an hour-ish left in The Coworker by Frida McFadden, which I'm absolutely loving. So,
is this your first one by her, or have you read more?
yeah, no, this is my first one by her.
It's a
I have
thriller.
a coworker who loves that person, is always trying to get me to read them. And I'm like, no, because they just sound scary. But she really loves something about a maid.
The Housemaid.
Housemaid.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I've read The Housemaid, and I thought it was okay. It was kind of boring at the beginning, but it's like all those thrillers to me. They take too long to get going, and then it's like, oh, this is kind of okay. But I did like how it ended because it was kind of like, whoo, But then I found out, well, no, there's a second one, and now I think there's going to be a third one. And with the way I know how it ended, and I know how the second one is going to be, I told my friend I got it because it was 99 cents. So we're going to buddy read that next month, or not next month, but next year, and everything. And I'm like, it depends on how that one goes if I will go on to the other one, because there's just certain things I don't like, and I can't say anything because then it would like spoil everything.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm loving it. I was just plowing along, and then all of a sudden, like, one twist happened, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then, like, 3 twists in at work, I was like, oh, shit. And then, like, what? I'm like, oh, it's my book. Never mind. Sorry. So, yeah, no.
But yeah, the coworkers was on my list of trying because I did kind of like the first that with the housemaid, so I was like, I'll try her again.
I've heard positive and negatives about her, so I wasn't sure, but
Yeah.
I'm into this one so far. So anyway, let's go in the comments, see what everyone else is up to tonight. Kat's here. She said, "Good evening, everyone. I have been busy today. Did 4 loads of laundry tonight. Night reading until 8 p.m. Murder at the Bookstore by Sue Minks. And don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
Yes.
PK said, hello, listening on the drive home during the first chat currently. Current read is Murder at the Seven Dials by Cara Devlin. First of 7 in historical mystery series Regency era.
I wish you all could see Cairo because Kevin took him outside, but didn't give him his treat.
He's just waiting.
Because Kevin hasn't eaten supper because he worked late, so he took him out. Mm-hmm. So he is sitting where his treats are, and he is giving me the side eye. It's okay.
You should give Kevin the side eye, not you.
I know.
Amy said, hi, everyone. I'm currently reading Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross tonight. I'm at 45%. And Cajun said, hi, everyone. I'm reading A Christmas Candy Killer Chocolate #1. And Kat says, hi, everyone. I'm reading The Lost Library by Rebecca Steed and Wendy Moss. And Alicia says, hello, everyone. Currently reading Identity by Nora Roberts. Very good. I'm so far on holdback for that one. I'm like, come on. Pastor said, I'm currently reading West with Giraffes by Linda Rutledge. I was supposed to have it done by Tuesday for book club. We were expecting so much snow, they have canceled it. I gave you more time to read it.
Yeah.
Karen's here. Hi, Karen. She said, hi, everyone. Tonight I'm reading Gravity's Rainbow by Thomas Pynchon. And Bookman said, hello, just started The Cartographers by Peng Shepherd.
Come on.
Did you give him his snack?
Yes, I had to go get him a sweet. He owned one. I didn't want him booking so woesome. He owned it. Come on, babe.
Mine barks at me if I don't give her
You
snack.
don't get it?
No.
There's no cute looks. It's like, get it now.
Pretty much, yeah.
He earned it, Storm. Give it to him. I'm just kidding. Come here, Kylie.
Good evening. I'm reading an Amish novel tonight, Lost and Found by Suzanne Wood Fisher.
Nice.
And Annie said, hi, all. Still reading Starry Night by Debbie Maycomer. I love that one. And Lauren said, hi, everyone. I'm reading The Grinch Makes Good by Allison Kent, as well as working on some Duolingo lessons. What language are you learning, Lauren?
Yeah. And
Meg said, hi, also. Happy to be able to join on a live Monday night sprint. Happy you are here. Yes. Thank you for coming. Mm-hmm. Amy said, hi, everyone. I'm reading Cicada Summer tonight. And Jessie said, hello, everyone. Reading The Gift of Christmas with 2 books in 1 by Debbie Maycomer.
Nice.
Where did we go? Come on. Agent said, Lee, is this the homegrown system or a bought one? If bought, are there trainers from where it was bought from? We are switching to NetSuite under Oracle NetSuite. The one we had before that was just a hodgepodge. A friend of a friend made it, and they sold it off to somebody else, and the customer service at the new place was terrible. So about a year and a half ago, the guys decided we were going to switch to this NetSuite program. They only told us about it last month. Could we have trained and been super proficient by this time? Sure. Did it work out that way? No.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And I have noticed some of the people are very good. Like, they're very good. They can tell you exactly where you need to go. They're super helpful. And then other people just stare at you on Zoom blankly. So we're good. Some are not. Rose said, hello. Been listening to Heart on a Leash by Alana Martin. A romance that takes place in Alaska, and I've been very nice.
Yes.
I said, currently reading Our Story, Aboriginal Voices on Canada's Past by Rudyard Griffith. Second, Spear by Kirsten Hall, and What the River Knows about Isabel Abanya is my main focus. That was a lot to say. Annie said, I like all the Frida McFadden books.
Mhm.
No. Pat said, I love The Coworker. I gave it 5 stars.
Mm.
Annie, I didn't see the connection between the first and second Maid books. Maybe they are standalones.
Oh.
I don't know on that one. Shannon said, I finished Murder at Mallowan Hall. Thanks to those who recommended. I loved it. Currently finishing The Engineer's Wife, Not Cozy for Book Club Thursday, and finishing Fletcher, Murder, She Wrote, Fatal Feast, Love.
Mm.
Cajun said, once Shannon was begging for treats and I told her to wait. She started to walk out, looked over her shoulder, and gave a short, snippy meow. I said, I know what you just called me. No treats. Exactly. Christine said, hi, I hope everyone is well. Reading Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent for Get a Clue, Room 9, not my normal genre. So fingers crossed that I like it and it goes by fast so I can get back to Deadly Notions.
Fingers crossed.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lawrence and I'm
wow.
German and Japanese. Just started Japanese after many years where I seem to have forgotten everything.
Whoa. Yeah.
I know a little bit of German, but pretty much enough to get myself in trouble. I took German classes in college, and we went to Germany for like a month, but yeah, still. You don't talk to anybody.
That's what I was gonna say. If you don't practice it, you definitely like lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was trying Duolingo for a while, but like I could never stick with the language. Like it was always just like I would try and I'd be like, I can't do this. I'm done.
I think it's definitely easier if you have somebody else to practice with too. That's also
Yes.
doing it.
I also took French, but yeah, like it didn't stick either because I don't talk to anybody.
I know.
See, part of where I grew up, I took French in high school, but I lived in a town there was a lot of the immigrants that came there were from Haiti. So they spoke like a very like slang Creole. And I picked up more on that than I actually did like the proper way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is also decorating the tree tonight, decking the halls and the like button with bells and holly. I love it.
Yes.
Because I know it's boughs, but we put up a lot of bells. So there you go. Cajun said, okay, I'm all of the bells in my head. Love that song, so it's a good thing. So do I.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
Amy said, do you all give your dogs treats daily or just when they do something good like training, etc.?
He gets a treat when he goes outside. So every day and when we leave, yeah, multiple times a day. He really has no training. Let's just face it.
Dresden gets treats when she decides she wants one.
He's a good boy naturally, aren't you, boy?
I would say both. Like I will give if I want to teach my dog or cat to do something, I'll give them a treat to help them. But I'm gonna give them a treat all the time. Like our old dog Teddy, every time he came inside from going to the bathroom, he would need a treat. But our other two dogs really don't. He was very needy, very particular. But our two dogs now aren't like that. Like they don't need a treat for going outside.
They get what they get when they get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Hold on. Did I miss somebody? Yes, I did.
Hey, Jen.
Jen said, good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm reading In December to Remember and listening to The House is on Fire, a historical fiction. It makes it sorry for the confusion. I copy and pasted the titles from Goodreads, and for some reason it doesn't automatically separate the title from the author. It's all good.
No.
All good. And he said, I give both my fur babies a treat after my lunch every day.
Yeah.
Dresden is spoiled because she gets hot dogs when Dad eats. Because if not, she barks at him the whole entire time because she wants his food.
Yeah.
So I cut up little hot dogs, and so she eats her hot dogs when he eats. So.
She said it's in my head too at Cajun.
Yeah.
And Lauren said, yeah, it's hard to keep a language you don't regularly use. My teens friends are learning German, so I can chat with them from time to time. I'm just blown away that you just said you have a teen because I thought you were like 20 years old.
I did too. She's talked about her kids before, but like based upon her
Right.
profile, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
much
Her,
younger
like-
children. Yeah.
Tina's age, like,
Yeah.
but
thought.
okay.
Mhm. Yeah. And then also that you're like a teenager that you know is learning a different language. It's like that's
Yeah.
also a thing.
But
Yeah.
that's cool because you do have somebody that's learning it and you can practice with them
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah. Hmm.
Nice. It seems that I give my dogs treats whenever they're being extra cute too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree
Mhm.
with that too.
Yeah.
Right, Bubby? Yeah.
Agent said the cats thought they deserved treats just for being LOL and got them. No, they weren't spoiled at all.
Yeah.
When it said, to be fair, I'm only 32 and I have a teen and a 6-year-old.
Oh,
I didn't even thought that old. I thought you were.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I didn't nowhere near 30. So you look amazing.
Mhm.
And there you go.
All right, we caught up on comments, so let's just get into our reading right now. We'll read to the top of the hour and then come back.
sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, happy reading.
Happy reading, everyone.
How did you guys do?
Good.
Tina, how did you come along with your bedroom?
I do not do anything. See, I always say I'm cleaning, and then this happens. I'm just like, I gotta move all these books around. I got them everywhere, and I'm just like, I did feed my cat.
Okay.
And watch YouTube while I'm just staring at this.
What about you, Tiffany?
I got to chapter, I think 9 in Snow Place for Murder. I don't know. It's 24%.
How about you, Storm, who's on mute?
I am 94% into it,
Ooh.
which leaves me still an hour and 38 minutes.
All right, but that's still really good for how thick that book is.
We're wanting to put our reviews up on our blogs on Thursday, so I've got time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just finished today. So.
Oh, so you guys are going to be right at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not that.
How did you do?
I edited a video and I have 40% left in the book.
Wow, nice.
Okay.
Trying to be productive. Christine said, our cat asks for her treats every night when our son goes to bed. When he stays up late, she gets confused and she wants her treat anyway. It's like she's an alarm clock. Bedtime. It's true. Amy said, hi, everyone. I'll be in and out of the sprints tonight and catching up on Goodreads reviews, reading from a couple books, and cleaning out kitchen cupboards with husband.
Ooh,
Nice. Very productive.
Productive, yeah.
Barbara said, good evening, all. Reading A Breath of Snow and Ashes.
Cool.
Excellent.
And Melanie said, hi, everyone. I'm reading Snowed In for Christmas by Jacqueline Snow. And Val said, good evening. Tonight, I'm listening to Iron Flame while working on my cross stitch.
Excellent.
And Jessica Lynn said, hello, everyone. Sorry I'm a bit late putting up my Christmas and holiday decorations. Super small, but it's nice.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So once I cool down from moving stuff, I will be reading Rotten to the Core, book 2 by Shigella Connolly. Sheila Connolly?
Sheila Connolly, yeah. It's probably
And she said Sheila spell check. Uh-oh. Pat said, read 2 chapters, new author for me and liking so far.
nice.
Gonna fix me some hot chocolate and getting for TV shows to come on. Good night, all. Happy reading.
Bye, Dad. Enjoy.
Yes.
So figures are not working tonight. Val said, I am now at 34%. Jen made it to 24%. Book fan 14% with the cartographers.
Nice.
Annie got to 43%. Christine did not get very far, sprint hopping a bit, but I did get started on my book, and that's all that's left is the topper on the tray, which we're waiting for hubby for that.
Nice. Okay.
And Cajun got to 88%. You guys are getting there. Amy, I didn't read this sprint. I made some coffee and let Corky outside.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee does sound good, though, too. And Rose said 28% and getting ready to start dinner. Loaded baked potatoes and veggies. Loaded baked potatoes with veggies inside or on the side? So I'm finding the colder weather a good time to deep clean the house a bit each day. I'm not sweating and it warms you up.
Yeah.
That's the point.
True.
Definitely.
We're at the end of the comments. I don't know if you guys want to just jump right into another sprint and get started again, or pretend you're cleaning, whichever one you want to do. I'm just messing with you.
I like it, Lee. I like it.
Fine. It's fine. I always do that. So
Maybe that'll be a motivation to just do one little spot, and then
yeah.
maybe.
I hate projects like that because you look at the overall thing and it's like, oh, so you have to take it in sections. So just pick out a small section and go for it.
Yeah, whenever I deep clean, I automatically know don't put anything on the bed because I know for sure I'm not finishing that day, and then I just want to lay down. So it has to be all around me.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren said I switched from reading First Impressions by Nora Roberts. This is my first Nora Roberts book, and it's already catching my interest.
Oh, good.
Yes. Great.
Rose said my husband likes broccoli on top because he doesn't like sour cream. I like the veggies on the side, doing cauliflower and broccoli.
Cool.
I
Good.
do not like sour cream, so I am with your husband all the way.
I like smother my baked potato with the sour cream.
Yeah.
I don't like
Mhm.
sour cream unless it's in something. I don't want it on tacos. I don't want it on nachos. I don't want it anywhere in just a blob. It's no.
What about like mixed in the mashed potatoes? Like if you mixed in some sour cream into your potato.
No. I mean like mixed into a recipe. Not
Okay.
no.
I like big blobs of it on everything, chili and tacos.
Oh no, Tina.
Come back, Tina. We didn't mean to run you off with your
Fleeting
rib.
Willie got
Sorry
her.
about that.
Oh.
She's like, no to sour cream. Goodbye, everyone. I think how I first ate baked potatoes as a kid, like mashed potatoes, gravy, and then like we would also have one where it was like with sour cream mixed in, but baked potato with like Velveeta cheese and broccoli on top.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we've had those.
That sounds really good.
yeah.
I think that's how we wound up all liking broccoli because we associated it with potatoes and cheese. So, you know.
Yeah.
And now Christine's like, no, I want a baked potato. Yeah,
Right?
I agree.
That sounds good.
Tammy said, is Nora Roberts spicy? I don't
Sometimes.
really. Yeah, like depends specifically what type of book, but
Yeah.
I don't think that bad.
I was like, I think there's sex in a lot of her books, but I don't know if it's like page on page on page on page like some.
Yeah. And when it is also not graphic.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's very not graphic if it when it happens.
Yeah,
So
that's a very true point. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Where some other people, I'm like, not like I'm like a prude, but I'm like, oh wow, like you're just like gonna put it all out there, okay? All right. You know, Barbara said we are having Salisbury steak,
Ooh. That sounds good too.
and Hubby just gave me like I already changed supper plans once today.
Story of my life, Kay.
Sour cream, cheddar cheese, green
Ooh.
onions, butter, and bacon bits. Now that's a loaded baked potato.
Yes.
Yes,
That's-
and
yeah.
it sounds delicious. If you take out the sour cream, I am there for it. Sounds delicious. And then put the broccoli in there too, just for good measure.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Why not?
And you made it healthy, you know.
Yeah, I actually am not a huge baked potato fan, so I have to put all that stuff on it to eat.
Yeah. I don't like baked potatoes with not like I don't want a baked potato with just butter.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't want that. I'll take that potato and mash it up. And
Mhm.
I'll eat that. But
Yeah.
I won't I don't like the skin. Like I don't like baked
Yeah.
potato with skin. I don't like that.
I make mine when I like take all the skin off of it before I bake it.
Yeah.
Rose said it's one of her favorite foods.
Mm.
Amy said I never read one of her books.
I
Yeah, I
am-
don't think that they're not spicy. I feel like you can get into some other like suspense and other things that she has going on in the books that are more prominent than the sex part of it.
Yeah. Mhm.
And when they're that good, I'm actually like, oh God, we have to be in a romance right now. Get past this. I want to get back to the good part,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm. Yeah, definitely.
I said Barbara sounds delicious.
Does.
Yes.
Mhm. He said I'd rather have cream cheese than sour cream.
Now, cream cheese is a different story.
I like both.
Yeah. Mhm.
Barbara said, Tiffany, you don't like sour cream. Who hurt you?
My sister, no, I'm kidding.
Laura said, do you eat the skin or no? I actually peel the skin, mash with a fork, and put stuff on top. Hubby eats the skin.
I pretty
do
much
like
do
the
mine like
skin.
you do, Ro.
Yeah, mhm. We've never I don't think I've ever peeled a potato before. Like my mom doesn't peel the potatoes before she cooks them, and she likes the crunchy skin. So I just normally peel it afterwards.
If I make the baked potato at home, yes, I'll eat the skin. If I get it from Wendy's, no, I do not eat the skin. I just feel like somebody touched it. I don't know.
I mean, true.
Well, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, are you afraid they didn't wash it?
I mean, I'm washing it anyway. But no, because if you get it from Wendy's, they've already put all those toppings in there first.
Yeah.
But if it's mine, I've washed it myself. So
Yeah. That's why I was like, because that's the only thing I could think of. I never really thought about, well, they touch it, but I was just like, are you afraid they didn't wash it?
yeah, no, I think I touched it. Hurt. Lauren said, I don't really like sour cream. If I'm going to use it like onion chip dip, I substitute plain Greek yogurt. It still tastes gross, but at least it has some protein.
That is true. Greek yogurt has a tang like sour cream for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alicia said, Lee, I read Nora Roberts from This Day. Your review made me laugh. I had similar feelings. Sometimes you hope that somebody else saw what you saw. You know what I mean? You're just like,
what is from this day? Oh.
I think it's one of the cheesier, like on the cheesier side of things.
I was like, is it one of her older ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Rose said, I peel the skin after cooking. Okay, so then it's kind of easier to do it then too.
Yeah.
And he said, I use Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream. Tastes just as good without all the additives.
I'm going to argue with the taste just as good part, but
Akio walked and his dinner's provided. Dinner in the oven, sausage balls, so good.
Ooh.
I don't know what sausage balls are, but that sounds good.
Meatball?
I don't know. I know of like an appetizer sausage ball that almost has like stuffing and sausage and some other stuff in it, but I don't know what she's making. But it sounds delicious.
Like a rice ball, maybe.
Maybe I was just imagining sausage.
I've made
I don't know.
meatloaf with stuffing in it before. Like you mix it with like instead of breadcrumbs or whatever, you put stuffing like in it. And make
Let us know, PK. I want more details, please.
Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, so when I was little, I liked eating raw potatoes.
I did too.
When I found out you could, I definitely was eating them because I was like, why don't
I used to put salt on them and eat them. Yeah. Raw potatoes.
I don't know if this is good for them, but my dog, she loves potato skins, like raw potato skins. And I don't know if this is like unhealthy or like something like that, but
I think so.
She loves vegetables. Like she eats like carrots and celery. Like celery is like her favorite food. And like
as long as you don't give her, I know onions and grapes. I know they're not.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't give her those things, but yeah, I don't know. She
a lot of the vegetables I know are okay for them. So
yeah.
Mine Resin likes carrots. So
yeah. I don't know. I guess like we adopted a new dog and she was like not going for carrots and celery, and I mean I guess that's not, I don't know. I'm like, why won't she eat them? My dad's like, because most dogs don't eat like whole sticks of carrots at a time. Like that's their favorite food.
Can I get a little bit of ranch on the side with them and dip them?
Can I get some of that chicken? Like, why are you giving me a stick of water?
I said sorry if I made everyone hungry. That's all good.
Okay, so it is like I was somewhat thinking. I have something like that with Biscuit.
Okay, so pancake mix, shredded cheese, sausage, Jimmy Dean maple, milk, salt, pepper. Okay, so that makes sense.
Sounds really good.
Sounds good.
Now I'm hungry.
And I was like, now we're all like,
that sounds really good.
So that sounds amazing. Tim said my dog loves cucumbers and zucchini best.
Yes. She loves cucumbers. We've given her zucchini and she didn't like zucchini as much as other things.
Kairu's favorite is honeydew, and he had never had people food, but we Chewy like sends like a newsletter, and in their newsletter, I don't know when, a few months ago, it was like the 10 best produce items to give your dog. And one of them was melon, and holy moly, he likes all the melons, by the way, but honeydew, he will like do anything. He loves it. Yeah.
Resin likes cheese, and you're not really supposed to give him much cheese.
Oh.
I
Mhm.
mean, she knows whenever I'm grating the cheese, and like she barks and barks and barks and barks and barks till I like sprinkle a few on the ground so that she can like let
Yeah.
it
Hmm.
He said, receive Christmas gifts. I'm giving our techs. We have a garage door business. Usually I've given practical ones like hand warmers or phone chargers. This year, maple bacon pecans.
Ooh.
Extra taste for reasons. Yeah, now maybe yeah.
That sounds yummy. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really good actually.
Yeah.
Really good. You needed the extra. I mean, for research purposes.
Right. Yeah, taste. You want to make sure it's going to be a good gift before you just give them out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And not all willy-nilly like.
All right, but speaking of, I want to go eat my dinner now. So
Now that we've made her hungry. So.
yeah, I know. I'm so hungry. And we'll come back at the top of the hour.
Sounds good. Happy reading.
Happy reading.
did you guys do?
I did not read. I'm almost falling asleep, so I think I'm going to be hopping off.
Okay.
I've been yawning and carrying on, and I'm just about ready to fall asleep. So, but I was looking for what I'm going to go into the room and watch. I was trying to find Eloise at Christmas time. I don't know if you guys remember that movie, but I like Eloise. But nope, can't find it. So,
is that as in Eloise at the Plaza?
Yeah.
One time we were in New York with my little cousin, and April and CJ go, "Oh, there's the Plaza, Eloise at the Plaza," and I was just, "Who's Eloise?" They both looked at me like I was like a monster. I'm like, I don't know who Eloise is. I'm sorry. But so now whenever anybody says Eloise, I'm like, at the Plaza, because I just assume that's who it is.
Yes, it is. And there was a special Eloise at Christmas time, which is still, but anyways, so I don't know what I'm going to watch, but yeah, I'm headed to bed, y'all.
All right.
Thanks for the sprints. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'm so tired.
How'd you do, Storm?
Well, so I was farther in death at a Scottish wedding than I thought I was. So I'm at 66% now. So.
Ooh.
And I'm really curious who done it because I can't figure it out.
I never figure them out though, ever.
There's like a lot of suspects, and it's a close circle. Like, so I mean, they're all there together, and so it's like, it's a wedding, so it's got like most of the wedding party there, and they're snowed in Scotland there at Castle.
Oh, okay.
They're at a castle, so there's lots of rooms that anything could go on. Right. A gargoyle almost fell on the main character. She's banged up really bad.
Oh my gosh.
And she's the doctor, so I mean.
Is it the one, I don't know, who's it by?
Lucy Connolly.
Okay, so is that...
it's new. This one comes out. What?
That book isn't out yet, right?
Yeah, this one comes out in 2024.
Okay.
The first one was American in Scotland.
Yes, okay, I read that one, yeah. Because I thought you were talking about another series because I knew that one book wasn't out yet. Yeah. But I really liked book one.
Yeah, I loved book one. This one's not bad. It's just not got that, like, the first one with all the banter between the two and stuff. But there's still a little bit, but not like, but it's still good. And I just, there's so many suspects and so many things that could happen and people getting injured and all this stuff. And I can't figure it out. So I'm really curious. So I want to read it and so find out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what did you do, Tina?
I started to move. So I have a big bookshelf and I took all the books off of it. And then I started to move it across the room and it almost fell over multiple times. And then right as I was trying to like put it in the position, the back end popped off. So we're almost popped off and I'm like, I'm gonna need to leave that there until I can get my mom or dad to help me figure it out. So probably won't be doing any more moving tonight.
I got 19 minutes left in my book, so we're gonna see how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Nothing went how I thought it was going to go. So,
was that good or bad?
Good. Because you know what? I kind of probably felt a little bit like you did. Like, all right, you're telling a story. I know there's supposed to be something going, but like you're just like, I don't see how any of this is going to connect.
Yeah.
So, but I'm enjoying it. Let's see. Jessie said we had porcupine meatball soup.
Ooh.
I have to ask, does that like have rice in the meatballs? Because
yes.
That's the only thing I could think of that might make a porcupine.
Yeah. So my sister's boyfriend made it my sister's boyfriend gave my sister the recipe and then we made it. And we didn't make the soup, we just made it and it was just rice and meatballs like put together and then it was in tomato soup.
Okay.
Not tomato sauce. So yeah.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I listened to about 29 pages of Second Spear by Kirsten Hall while I did some things around the house during the first sprint. She said I was trying to locate my copy of A Christmas Carol. but didn't have any luck. I will just have to try again in a little bit. Hermione said, hi, everyone. I'm currently reading Bear in a Bakery by Liz Paffel and Bought and Paid For by Jordan Murray, both on KU. And Sherry said, good evening. Reading the fine print. Belle said, now at 38%. Jessica Lynn read about 25 pages and was listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It was on TV. And we're like, gosh darn you, Kindle. I want to buy a book on my phone, but no, I had to do it on my Kindle.
Yeah, it won't let you do it like on the phone.
Yeah.
Rose said 36% into audiobook. Just had my first experience with a spicy scene on audio.
Ooh, wasn't that fun?
Strange, but easily skipped. Yeah, you can just.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
So after you've hit it a bunch of times, you're like, oh, still? Come on, hurry up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Meg said, I listened to about another 29 pages a second Spear, and I'm about 49% into it. That's nice. You're about halfway through.
Yeah.
And JV Reads Fantasy for All Ages said, oh my God, hi, I haven't been on your lives for so long. I don't know if you remember me. I do. But happy to be here again. I missed you all. Yes, I remember you. I'm glad that you're back. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica said, love Eloise at Christmas. Julie Andrews killed playing her nanny.
Yes.
Nobody mentioned Julie Andrews when we were talking about Eloise at the podcast. So I just want to point that out. Christine said, I got to about 4% and have supper now, and I'm going to watch a movie with the boys, haul out the holly too, and then going to put the topper on the tree and take pics to post.
If you can ever find Eloise, you should watch it. I think you would like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had never heard of
a mischievous girl.
No.
Kind of gets herself into trouble, but she also sees things and helps like solve some things and like, figures things out.
Oh, that is not at all what I thought it would be about. I thought it would be about a snobby girl who lives in a penthouse at the hotel.
No.
Yeah, that's what I assumed too, because I've never really heard of it.
She's funny. It's fun. She's kind of bratty, but in a fun like way or whatever. Yeah, she's
right. Yeah, I would have not thought that. So that's when they said it. I was just like, no, sorry, I don't know. Oh, I was actually thinking, I just took you guys on a horse-drawn carriage ride through Central Park, and you're worried about Eloise, who's not even real. But, I'm trying to make a memory here, people. But maybe I will take, because that's not at all what I thought it would be about. So. They were saying goodnight to Tiffany. Amy said, I didn't get any reading done this sprint. We had to find Attack on the Floor before our kitty found it. Yeah. Saying more goodnight. And Eloise is on YouTube, I think. I will take a look.
Yeah.
And Annie made it to 51%. And Rose said, Amy, I hope you found it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Alicia said, Us, a big book, but I'm halfway through. This is a big book, but I'm halfway through, hoping to finish this week. Mimi said, yes, we found the tack. Thank goodness. Garfield kitty didn't eat it. Good.
Yes.
JV said, yes, I'm glad. Also, I'm currently reading Picture of Dorian Gray, and I just finished chapter 2. Very nice. Well, I think we are about to wrap up here, too, because if Storm is yawning and tired, there's something going on here. So I want to go clean up my dishes and get this rest of this read. So
I was trying to hide the yawns.
I feel like I'm not every sprint. I'm like yawning for 20 times. I'm like, no. So I know tomorrow we have sprints on PK's channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's PK pretty much all week. And then I think Sarah maybe on Saturday. And then
we have a row on Friday.
Yeah, row on Friday, I forgot.
And then Sarah on Saturday. So we're set for sprints for the rest of the week. Mm-hmm. And we only have a few more days of Nora November, so we can get done. We were all super gung ho, and now we're kind of like, I didn't get to that much.
Yeah. Get to like most of them. Like didn't get to any of them really.
Right.
That's what next year's for.
There you go. And Rose said, and the night is young for me at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her sprints are Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Mhm.
Amy said, thank you, ladies, for the sprints. Good night, everyone. And more good night. So everyone have a good night. Thank you for
Yes.
stopping by. Thank you guys for joining me.
Good
And
night.
we'll see you tomorrow on PK's channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.